Well, hey everybody, Cleta the Cheetah here with no makeup on. So today I wanted to show you one of our products. It's called Endless Performance Cream to Powder Foundation. And we used to have samples of our cream to powder way long ago, but we don't anymore. But a lot of people still buy this for me, and it's so popular. And so I thought I would get on here and do a demo of how it works today. So I'm going to be using just the little cosmetic sponges that you can purchase with these. And this is, the color of this is beige 5. So it may or may not be the right color. It's one that I had opened for my demo. So we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to put some on here. This might be too dark. And I'm just going to smooth on. Of course, you know, when you wear sunscreen every day, then, you know, your face is going to look not lighter than your throat. So you want it really to match this area right here because you don't want to have a white face. Okay, so pretty quick. Let's try the other side. Here's the thing, you know, if you ever, well, I can't say this for y'all because y'all aren't Mary Kay consultants, but if you are a Mary Kay consultant, if you ever have something that people buy from you, but you don't use, like you use something else, and they love it, and you're like, why do they love it so much? So I thought this would be a good way for me to test it out today. And in the old days, I would have just tested it out, and that'd have been the end of it. But today's day, you video everything you do, right? So I always like to put, you know, right here normally gets, you don't ever see sun right there. So I usually just bring it on down on my neck. And I have a lot of redness right through here, which I'm kind of, you know, are y'all like me when you rub yourself? Like sometimes you get red when you rub it, so it'll calm down in a minute. Okay. So, I'm giving a review of our own products that we've had for a long time. Okay, here we go. Well, one thing I can say about it, it's fast. It's cream to powder, so it goes on like a cream, and then it kind of ends with a powdery finish. I'm just going to go ahead and put on my eyelids too. Why not, right? So, I keep blending because you know, it may not be exactly the right color for me, to be honest with you. I might need to do a little bit lighter. But my chest is darker, you know. So this is a little bit better light. You know, I do have some, a little bit of skin discoloration in different areas, so okay, so that's the cream to powder beige 5 with a sponge. So we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish my makeup real quick. This is a little under eye concealer, and of course I already did my skincare, you guys. I already did the all my serums and my day cream with a repair set and some foundation primer. That's always, you got to use foundation primer. If you're not, I mean, honestly, call me today and add it to your thing. It doesn't take but a second to put on, and it makes a big difference in how your foundation stays all day long. And then I'm going to do, I switched to this light brown, this dark blonde eyebrow pencil. You know, I really don't think it's dark enough. but it is what I have open today, so I'm just going to do this real quick. Although, you know, it's funny, when you try to hurry, sometimes, you know, you don't do as good a job, and then sometimes it messes up, and then you take more time fixing what you did, you know, what you did that was in the hurry. And if you're just taking your time the first time, you might have got it done. One of my eyebrows is darker than the other eyebrow. So when I color them in, it always seems like one is darker anyway because, you know, well, it is. I don't know, it looks plenty dark to me today. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. Okay, so that is that, and I'm gonna just use a little bit of this is the liquid eyeshadow. This is the Light Beam, and I'm gonna put it right through here on the center, and I'm gonna blend that in with a brush. I just grabbed this one, but the cream and concealer brush is the one that would be the best for this. And I'm just gonna lightly put a little bit up here and use it kind of like as a base as well. Okay, and then I'm going to put, because I got this purple shirt on today, this is the one called Purple Nova. So I'm just gonna do half. And then I'm gonna blend it. Isn't that crazy? So then you just take it and blend it. You can blend it with your fingers or a brush. When you blend it with your fingers, it's a little bit, it's not as intense because it gets, you know, some of it gets off on your fingers. But see how that does when you, I mean, it does really good with your fingers too because it's creamy. Okay. I got a mirror right above my phone in case you're thinking, why is she always looking up? Okay, that looks about the same. Somewhat the same, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna use our liquid eyeliner pen. And then for the underneath, I don't use the eyeliner pen underneath. I'm gonna use this one. It's called MK Steely for underneath. And then I'm going to curl my lashes just for a second. It takes practice. I've seen people do them like, I can't do that. It takes practice. This is some of our lash primer. I like to just put a little bit of that on. And I'm going to use our Panorama. our Panorama mascara. Start out, it's better to do 2 thin coats instead of 1 thick coat. And I don't know about y'all, but my mascara, I use probably more than most people, but you know how really, they say you should replace it once every 3 months? Mine's about every 2 months. There's nothing like a new tube of mascara. You just will be like, wow, it's so much better. So if it starts getting clumped on you and it's, like that just did right there, it was a little clump, it's just time to get a new mascara out. So I'm doing the second coat on this side. And I definitely am going to have to use a Q-tip when I'm done. Because I am kind of getting it all over the place. That's what happens. Remember what I said? When you try to rush? The redo takes longer. All right. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of, this is sweet plum right here. I'm not going to use that. Use a little bit of sweet plum. Just on the underneath. I think this makes it pretty. And then I'm just going to pull it out like that, just a little bit. Okay, and then we got to have some cheeks. So we'll do just a little bit of cheek color. And a little bit of highlighter. A little bit of bronzer, or contour. And then honestly, you would not have to do translucent powder, but I'm gonna do a little bit. So I just put it in the lid like this. All right, and then I'm going to use this berry lip liner. No, am I? I may or may not use berry. Yeah, I'm going to. This is a berry lip liner. Okay, it always looks like, yeah, this side is higher than that side. It always is, so. Oh, see? All right, we'll see if that fixed it. Could just be the way I talk, you know? Okay, and then we have a color. This one. This is called Crushed Berry. It's in our semi-matte. And it matches like perfectly with this blouse. And then I'm gonna put, yeah, this one I'm gonna do. Is that what I'm gonna do? This one. This is the color we had last year. It's a gloss, and it is my eyes are not focusing on the name. Hopeful Lilac. Hopeful Lilac. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this. Just kind of in the center. I'm going to use a little bit of lip primer, which I've actually already used lip primer, but I'm going to use a little bit more. Okay, so this original tutorial was about the cream to powder foundation. So my evaluation is, after I get it on, I mean, I like it. So we'll see what it looks like at the end of the day, right? But it is real smooth. I think it gives pretty good coverage. Yeah, so I can see why my customers keep buying it over and over again. All right, you guys, have a great day.